What's up, everybody? This is Big Herc of Prison Talk, and I had a question from one of our viewers today. What do people do for music in prison? Playing, singing, listening, and is there any type of community for that? And finally, do people practice their vocals openly in prison, or would that be considered a weakness? Um, in prison, they do have music. As far as they usually have like a what do you call, like a rec center where people can go in indoors and listen to music, play ping pong, sometimes read books, different things like that. And they actually had CD players at one of the institutions I was at, and you can go in there and listen to CDs. And they have a music committee. So that music committee would basically consist of four different groups of people, and these people would basically pick music, and the counselor would order the music, and basically you can go there and listen to the music. You'd have a set time, and you'd get to play everything from hip hop to rock to jazz, whatever it is you listen to. You actually had opportunity to listen to music that was semi up to date. Um, as far as playing music, they did have music rooms where you could check out instruments, guitars. At one of the institutions, they had drums. At Sheridan, they actually had a full band room where they had drums, guitars. What else did they have? Other little instruments. I don't think they had like trumpets or anything like that, but they would actually perform on holidays, and different groups would get to perform. And we actually had some pretty good rap acts at Sheridan when I was there in Oregon, and guys would get down. I mean, they had some guys that were, could have been on, BET hip hop night, but these guys were doing time, so they would actually try to hone in their skills. And in prison, your hardest critics are fellow inmates. So these guys, if you were sorry, they would basically let you know right off the top. But they did have rap acts when I was there. They had some of the Mexican bands would play their music, the Paisas and stuff like that. They had their music they play on their holidays. They had a piano at Sheridan, and we had a guy that was very talented on the piano. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard of him since I've been out. But this guy was, he was very talented. He could play the piano very well. He would put on full concerts at certain holidays when the counselors would let him, and he'd perform. He would do, anywhere from 6 to 10 songs, and he sounded good. I mean, this guy there was no acoustics, or we didn't have that what do you call it, auto tunes or whatever behind him, and he would blow. This guy would get down on the piano. Sounded kind of like a combination of R. Kelly and Genuine. I mean, the guy was good, and he would perform on the holidays. But at the last institution I was at, Herlong, before I got out, they didn't really have too much as far as music. But Sheridan had a lot of talent for music. They had guys, rock band guys that would play, and they really, before the new warden came in and fucked it up, they would really push guys to get in there and focus their energy on music rather than things that are negative. So it was a pretty good program, and yes, they do have music in certain institutions.